So the premise of a state-owned enterprise and the reason why they file, and Professor Lord Mensah can correct me, under IFRS, not IFSAS, is that they are profit-making. Having said that, we do appreciate their economic, social, and political importance, if I may, pushing that agenda. So if I may be very specific, to explain our policy, the self-financing policy, which I believe the MD for Ghana Water attempted, to say was something wrong. Yes, Ghana Water has the responsibility to provide water to the whole country. But the water that is provided in Accra, I won't be specific in certain areas, it's not the same as the loan that is taken to provide water in rural Ghana. Our policy was self-financing. And we are saying, let us segment the market. Let us segment your portfolio, just as I am segmenting my loans. And I'm saying that if I take a loan and you are providing water to a community, which, let's say, I won't say 100%, but up to 80, 85% can pay for the cost of water. I don't see any reason why that loan should not be recovered. That is one principle of this. Secondly, we were also saying that if we have an airport tax, it's a tax, remember, right? And we want to construct an airport. Why should we not fall on that tax when that project will bring in other services which airport company can use to pay for its operations and expenses? Why would you want to take? So the state ceded its share of the tax that goes into the consolidated fund, took the portion of tax, bundled it, and I can assure you that in these instances, KJT is another example. Let me not go into Ports and Harbors Authority is a typical example. Port expansion, MPS, and the rest. I can assure you something that when we bundle these commercial elements, as opposed to the social element of these state-owned enterprises, the money that was projected was sufficient for us not to issue a sovereign guarantee for those loans. You can check the records. So there was no sovereign guarantee issued for airport company. And we were in the process of bundling, that loan, which, and talking to real estate companies who want water, sent to their sites. You look at the economy, you look at how it is evolving. And they were willing. We had started the discussion. We couldn't finish. For water to be extended, after all, they are going to pass on the water to the consumers, metered. We were going to have prepaid metering and the rest. So I'm saying that if those policies, I'm explaining the rationale. Why am I explaining this? Today, we do not have access to the markets. And that will come with the inability of the state to issue sovereign guarantees for debt. And even if it did, it will be at a very high cost. If we have a model where commercial projects by state-owned enterprises, as opposed to their social elements, rural electrification, self-help is a good example, as opposed to consumption, energy that is consumed by consumers, Ghana Water, water to, for lawns, right, to wash cars and the rest, shouldn't they be paid for? If we can ring fence those and say through the utility regulators that these elements must be self-financing, that is the only way in which we would reduce the dependence on the state for everything.